Apparently, conservative critics are losing their minds over the cast of the Christopher Nolan epic, The Odyssey. They were doing that even before it came out, but now that it's #1 at the box office, some of them are still trashing the movie, but others, like radio host and podcaster Ben Shapiro, are giving credit where credit is due. Watch.
As a director, Nolan is unparalleled. He's the best director working today, without a doubt. He just creates iconic movie after iconic movie. I know a lot of people were like, oh my God, Lupita Nyong'o is supposed to look like Diane Kruger. I don't know, Diane Kruger doesn't look very Greek, she's German. So Lupita Nyong'o is a beautiful woman. There are a lot of conservatives who are getting whipped up about the film because it is stupid to cast Elliot Page as a dude. It's just stupid. But people on the right were saying, oh, the movie's gonna bomb because of that. No, the movie's not gonna bomb because of that. It turns out that when people want to be entertained, they're willing to entertain even bad flaws in the tooth if it turns out that the smile is nice.
Listen, a lot of conservatives who see this are going to feel the same way. That's okay. But I don't understand. If you feel like, why go see the movie? If you don't want to see it, then don't go see it. Why do you care who's cast in it? I don't understand this idea that if we hate it, everybody must hate it because we hate it for this reason. You don't like Elliot Page, don't go see the damn movie. Don't do it. Yeah. We will be okay if you don't go see it.
Yeah. But also, Twitter is not real life. So there was this huge...
Say that again.
Twitter is not real life.
Only 20% of the country
is even on
Twitter, and out of the 20% on Twitter, 80 of the Twitter trolls, 80% are the most active. So it's just a big...
I swear, watching this, you would think this is one of the worst films ever made. Newsflash, it is a masterpiece. This is a phenomenal film. It's blown records out. It's made tons of money, 264 million worldwide. But I would also argue this. There's a really good culture writer I like, one Carlos Sopo at National Review, and he argues it's actually, there's a real conservative message. It's about devotion to family. It's about faith. It's about upholding institutions. It's about how war is dangerous and has repercussions for all of us. And the fact that conservatives can't take the win and just be like, oh no, this is a really excellent film with a good message for like families, I'll never understand it.
Well, they're stuck on woke.
But there's nothing woke in this film.
There's a unique ignorance to someone who comments on something they've never seen. You're taught from a young age, do your research, learn, and then you can join the conversation. But it's like not voting and then complaining about what you get. Yeah. You cannot not see the film and complain about how awful it is when you haven't seen the film. Because this film, and I echo Alyssa, is a masterpiece. And the best part is, the more intimidating thing when I went to see it was, one, I hated The Odyssey, mainly because it was so hard to read. Yeah. And that eventually loses it. I'm like, never mind, I'll read John Grisham. But so there's that part. And also, anytime they put so many stars in one cast, I sometimes wonder if I'll be able to get sucked in. Minutes in, every one of those actors you think you know disappears. Yeah. And it becomes The Odyssey. It's brilliant.
Yeah. I mean, I don't understand it. You know, I don't get why you have to poop on everything you don't get. I'll tell you that I'm going to keep saying this to you people until you understand it. 90% of America has never been asleep, okay? They have been working to feed their families. They have been trying to get an education. They've been trying to borrow money from a bank. They've been trying to do all the things that people try to do every day. You are the only ones who have been asleep because you seem to have woken up and be in shock that women don't want to hear that they're not entitled to their feelings, that women don't want to be told what to do, that black people are not taking that anymore. Those days are done. Gay folks are saying, what are you talking about? We've been fighting this whole, where have you been? Y'all need to stay up. And y'all need to watch what happens when the world rights itself and people start doing their lives again, when they're getting respect from a government that they've put in place to make sure that everybody gets a fair shot. This is what we want. We don't care what you think about the movies. They're not real. Movies are not real. We are real. So please, get it together.